This is an impromptu live. I have a few minutes and I'm here today. So I wanted to check in with people just to see how they're doing. We've got a lot on our plates. We're entering eclipse season. We've got Mercury retrograde starting today. These are the drip candles where the wax drips down in different colors and the wax builds up and it's very beautiful. It makes very beautiful patterns. I was so excited to find these candles again, but I love these candles and I've got them in the shop now. I'm just starting my new bottle. One of the things that people have been coming to me a lot with recently is protection. And I have noticed so many people talking about protection. Some people even saying you can overprotect. And I think that it depends on how you understand protection. There's protection like my tourmaline that I wear. It's not a barrier. It simply absorbs any negativity that reaches you. This does not prevent good things. So you can't be overprotected with tourmaline. You simply can't be. And then there are things like selenite, okay? You can't overprotect with selenite. Cleanses and uplifts. So when we say cleanse, what we're really saying is the energy that comes in begins to vibrate at a higher frequency to match the selenite. And it uplifts the energy all around you. So you can't be overprotected. But for example, the black reflective stones, they reflect energy back before it reaches you. They do create more of a boundary. The best way of protecting yourself is to lift the vibrations around you and to have things, like I have on these tarot cards, things that lift the vibration. That's not overprotecting in a way that's going to keep the good things from coming in. My bells, they clarify and they uplift energy. Anything that's stagnant, as soon as that hits that bell, you know it's no longer there. And I have bells on doors, bells throughout my house, because that's a way of lifting the energy around you. And then negative things will either leave, in a sense, dissipate, or their energy starts to shift. It's all about energy and frequency. So I don't think you can overprotect. I understand why if you're engaged with serious spiritual work and you become sensitive to the things in your environment, the things that are being thrown at you, sometimes even intentionally, okay? Sometimes someone sends a little bit of crap your way. Let's be honest. You become increasingly sensitive to it in a sense. By that, I mean awareness of it. And so you're going to want to respond by protecting. So please don't be misled by these videos that I've been seeing that people have been putting out. I understand the intention. And there are people who are fearful of everything that has any kind of spiritual connotation to it. It's just the truth. And it's their fear that's the blockage, not any protection they're putting up. I recently posted about working with mirrors, and that really sparked a response because there are ways of working with mirrors where you are inadvertently opening up a portal. And mirrors in your home, and especially old mirrors or antique mirrors, carry energy that makes them more susceptible to being portals that let things through that you never intended to have in your environment. And so I talk a lot about cleansing mirrors, sealing mirrors, just a little bit of oil or protection oil, a little drop in the symbol of whatever protective symbol works in your tradition, and sealing your mirrors. However, that doesn't mean that the spell work that I posted is dangerous in some way because it uses a mirror. There, the mirror is solely being used as a reflective surface. You're not opening anything up. You're not sending intentions through it. Hopefully, it's not an old mirror, or if it is, you've sealed it and you've closed it down for use as a portal. And in fact, there are people who keep mirrors put away and only bring them out for mirror magic because they feel it's safer that way. The mirror stays energetically cleared. So it's like that with certain tools sometimes, or certain kinds of spell work that we want to do. It seems like there's an element of holding back, an element of fear to it. What if I make a mistake? And to be honest with you, even if you do make a mistake along the way and perhaps invite some type of energy into your home that you don't want to have there, there's ways of cleansing it. There's ways of clearing it. I mean, when you invite somebody into your home, you don't know what energy they're carrying. I invited someone in who was carrying something very negative. And when she left, it stayed. It felt invited because she had been invited in. That doesn't mean I can't let people into my home. I just have to know how to cleanse and clear that energy in case it does happen. So have a nice day and watch out for Mercury retrograde. Don't be too fearful, but it's teaching us to be a little more focused, aware, and diligent in how we speak, our interactions with others, how we handle legal paperwork, when we plan, if we travel. It's really calling us to look carefully at some important things in our life. And if you pay attention to those, you're going to be fine during retrograde. All right. So have a wonderful weekend.